self-preservation of self.
I guess I'll turn into a wolf and run with you guys. Or
We'll just kill Sierra and Korea.
No, Sierra can haste her ass out of there. I can't. I'll literally just tank everything until you guys are gone.
I think we all know that Sierra would not leave
Karina's gonna be the one dead.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Flame. I want you to check something for me, buddy.
What?
Go to your sound control panel on your actual computer. If you don't remember how to get there on Windows 10 after a certain update, okay, good.
Yeah, I know what you mean by after a certain update. Yeah, I updated it last night, and it does not. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sound control
once you're there, under the recording tab, whatever microphone it is you're using, go to the properties on that and check the levels. See if do you have super high bass, or is that set at
because I forgot that it's on the same web. Wait a minute. No, Discord is using the right webcam. Right. Yeah, Discord's using the right mic. So I don't know why it's being so. Oh, what the fuck? It is picking up really loud.
Yeah, it sounds like you're deep throating your mic, dog.
When I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was wondering.
This is what you sound like.
And now he's
okay. It was
gone.
Hold on. Try talking now.
Hello.
Holy shit! You're so fucking quiet.
It was boosted by 20 decibels.
Try raising your actual volume in Discord now.
Hi.
Oh, thank God.
Talk more. Wait. Talk more.
Hello. How's everything going? It's so much better because it was
so much better.
You want to know what was going on?
Here, let me.
On the panels was apparently being boosted by 20 decibels.
That's why I was like, could you do me a solid real quick and go check this?
Why was it being boosted by 20 decibels?
Couldn't tell you, dog, but that's how you have sounded for the last month.
Yeah. That's why you always sound like your voice is being blasted.
No, I didn't fucking know that.
God,
I hate Windows 10 sometimes.
Fuck.
I mean, if you watch the VODs, you'll know.
I never watch my VODs.
Exactly.
I'm a fucking boring ass motherfucker. Why would I watch my own VODs?
I watch the VODs.
I watched the first 30 minutes to make sure the intro went in.
I don't need to watch the VODs, I'm in all the games.
I'll stop watching.
I watch them because I want to make sure I take notes.
On what not to be.
To be or not to be? Quote.
You don't want to be me.
Right?
You right. I don't even want to be me. I just don't want to exist.
I don't want to exist either, but here we are on the plains of existence.
Ain't that the unfortunate truth?
Oh, that reminds me.
Man.
I've been watching a lot of videos on different magic items to get, and I want all of them.
Sorry, buddy, you can't have all of them.
That's alright, I've been watching videos on 10th, 11th, and 12th level spells.
Yeah, same here, actually. That guy that crashed.
Isn't one of the...
Well, one of them, I believe, was a 11th level spell that literally, when you cast it, it's got a giant ass radius. If you're a humanoid, well, first and foremost, undead, construct, and humanoid, they all take damage. But if you're a humanoid and the damage kills you, the lifespan of the caster increases by 1 year per person that's killed.
Oh.
Isn't there one that just you take control of a literal god?
Yeah, that's 12th level. That's Karsus's avatar. That spell actually just to enchant one of the regions needed for the ritual cast of it, you have to take a stone-filled gizzard of a gold dragon and fucking bathe it in the blood of a Tarask and the bile of a 12-headed hydra.
Yup.
Holy God.
Yup.
So
and that's just to make one regent. They actually did just trying to put an idea on it, the rough actual material cost, like in gold, to cast Karsus's avatar is, I think, like in the tens of millions of gold.
Yup.
Wait, isn't that the avatar from...
No, Karsus's avatar is a spell, Lizzie, that was created by a wizard with the intent on merging with a deity and becoming a god.
Yeah! That's what
Also
that's
known as
exactly
Karsus's Folly.
who I was thinking. It's just the name that doesn't...
Yeah. And by the way, the only reason that failed, he picked the one fucking god it wouldn't work on. He tried to merge with Mistral.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the god who, like, technically,
Controls the
with all the
fucking-
power that she has and the power that she controls, she's like second only to Al, technically. She just doesn't have all that power herself, right? She fucking gives it out in the weave.
No, she originally actually did have all of that power herself. Mistral herself actually controlled and contained all of that power, Lizzie. It was after Mistral was stripped of her deityhood and killed, basically, and Mistra was appointed, aka Midnight, that Al basically told Mistra, you need to appoint Chosen, and you need to give them bits of your power. He basically forced her to split her powers so that she could never contest him.
So what you're saying is that if all of her power was back in one place again,
Mistral actually could potentially, I'm not going to say guaranteed, but could potentially go toe-to-toe with Lord Al, the literal creator of the universe.
alright guys, I'm ready to set up another Civil War God Edition.
No. Lizzie?
Yes.
Civil War God Edition, let's go.
Let's go! And that, Karsus's Folly is the reason we can't go over, what, like,
And
9
good
level
night.
spells now?
Karsus's Folly is the reason why there are so many restrictions on magic as it is, why spell
Yeah.
slots exist.
Yup.
Yeah.
Because fuck you, Karsus, you cunt.
Yep, no, that's everything he did is why wizards and sorcerers are the way they are today. Because he was a greedy piece of shit and wanted all. He wasn't happy with what he had. So, that's a hell of an intro, I guess. Welcome everybody to Princess of the Apocalypse. If you are tuning in, means you probably want to see what the hell is about to happen with Aisling tonight.
I extended my backstory a bit.
We left off in, I believe, Yartar?
Don't
Or were you...
We're on our way there.
No, you actually didn't make it to Yartar yet. You were in Tribor.
We're in
You had-
Tribor.
Yeah, you had stopped at
Yeah.
Tribor. You had stopped at Tribor to rest and relax and things of that nature, and you actually didn't get to make it to Yartar before Aisling would have received word informing her that cults actually had further sects underground, known like just straight up as legitimate temples.
And that the information we got was wrong.
Yes.
Nuke somewhere else, sorry.
Now, to be fair, it is safe to assume that their information might not have been totally wrong. You know, the Fire Cult could potentially still be making another one of those. In fact, realistically, to my knowledge as DM, the only cult that can't make any more of them is the Earth Cult.
Because we took their...
Because,
Or, well, Cammy took
because
it.
Cammy has the War Pick, and the War Pick is what allowed them to channel that power into the Destruction Orbs.
That war
I
pick
wanted
ain't
that
coming
pick!
So yeah. They were informed of these temples that are located underground. They were informed also that the Black Network had made a mistake in their information, and that it appeared that the Howling Hatred were the ones working on another nuke, essentially, as we have lovingly called it. And Aisling was informed that the information they had indicated the entrance to the Temple of Howling Hatred was somewhere near Feathergale Spire, which is where the air cult was based at above ground. So, with that said, that is where we are going to pick up tonight. Believe we ended on a long rest.
Yeah, long rest, and then we woke up and just
We were
did
just talking. We were just
talking in the city.
Yeah.
Talking,
Alright, so
adventuring, exploring.
there is the
now on
long
to Yard
rests. And then let's get this set up over here so that the stream can see.
I still can't
Important.
believe you tamed a fucking hellhound.
Oh yeah, we still have that.
Yes, we got Glory the Hellhound.
There we go. Alright. With that said, I'm now going to go ahead and pass the reins off to you guys. What would you guys like to be doing?
I say we go to Yartar and then head to the Spire to try and explore around there.
It would probably be quicker if we just leave from Tribor. Is there something else that we need to get in Yartar?
I just want to go to the blacksmith, that's everything.
Hold on, you just want to go to what?
Blacksmith.
Okay.
I still know.
Do me a favor, turn yourself up in Discord just a little bit more. Not a lot,
Okay,
just a
okay.
little bit more.
Just like up to 65%.
Yeah, good.
That better?
So long as you're not mumbling, that's fucking perfect.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
So much better.
I'm still angry it's boosted by 20 fucking decibels.
By the way,
Watch
for
it.
those that are potentially watching live or might be checking out the VOD later, yes, don't worry, Flame is no longer deep-throating his microphone for you.
Unless you want me to!
No. Nobody does.
I will actually take the bag away.
No! My bag! I worked so
Alright.
hard for this thing.
Putting you down a little bit. Alright, now you can yell whenever you want.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What do you guys want to do?
Well, depends up to them really, because I don't care if we go straight there or we go to Yartar first. I don't mind.
Did we all forget what we were going to Yartar for? Because we were headed that direction.
we
What
were
were we-
headed to Yartar so that I could contact.
Oh, but they contacted you first.
Yes. So it's not really necessary for us to go to Yartar anymore. And also, I
just want
believe
to try and get better armor.
it's probably pretty
But
vital
yeah,
that
it's
we
better
go
to
take care of
stop
this
a nuke.
now.
Better to stop a nuke. So let's go stop that first.
Or at the very least, get another nuke on our side.
Ooh, yay! Time to drop a new one. Because Karina runs right with, fuck, I forgot his name.
Heron.
Aaron, right when he dropped it, so.
And I mean, the
I
rest
was
of us
right
saw
on the
it.
back of Condrus, it was amazing. Everything goes.
Well, I casually had it in my inventory for a couple days, so
Yeah.
that's
But
fine.
now, if we take this one after they've charged it, that'll mean we can drop it on a different cult, and it'll be an air bomb.
Well, and I can always identify it
I guess
again
you could,
if
I
we
guess you could
find
say,
it.
I guess you could say it's an airstrike. Huh.
Haha.
Just kill yourself.
But yeah, we if I remember right, we need to head back towards Red Larch, because that's about the area that the spire we heard about is.
Yeah. Karina's been there, so she could just lead the direction there anyways.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Karina's the
Martha
ol-
wasn't.
Yes, no, Sierra would have been there as well. So Karina and Sierra would be, I believe, the only ones that know exactly where it is.
I forgot that Marthos hasn't been to the spire with a part.
No. Neither is Ashlyn, because we met her in Yartar.
Yeah, I've not dealt with the occult much.
Well, off to the spire!
Well, I can tell
Karina
you
says
there
this
are
as she
one-
takes a drink of the fucking ale she's got. Yes, Karina still has ale.
Yes, I don't doubt it.
Aisling still has a hangover, if I remember.
Nice. You have a hangover.
Okay, so what's the overall plan? Just
go
making
to
your
Fendigo
way-
Spire.
All right, so you're making your way there.
Downtown.
All
Walking
right,
fast.
that's what I wanted to hear.
I was gonna say, we could just make our way there, straight there, because Karina and Sierra know about it, and they know the location.
Still gonna take us a while.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I love the audio.
Wow.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Got a meme.
Let me see here. Let's figure out how long it's gonna take you to get there, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
What is it 6 tiles or 4 tiles a day?
1 hex equals 4 miles. 1, 2, 3. I thought it was like 4 tiles per day.
I think he said we can go like 24 miles or something.
24 miles. 20 miles? 24. Excuse me. I can't remember. All I know is it's 1
All right.
hex equals
So
4 miles. This must be.
we are looking at following the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 is right next to abandoned. 15, 16, 17, 18 tiles.
Huh. That's gonna be a
Times
long time.
4 is 72. And I think it's... Let's verify this. I think it's 24 miles a day.
I think that's what it was.
I think so.
I always forget. Even though this campaign does so
That
much fucking
should-
travel.
It should
Yeah, we
be
do
like
a lot
3
of
days.
traveling.
If it's
travel a
24
lot.
miles, it should be 3 days.
Traveling within a kingdom is 4 hexes a day, and a hex, they're listing it as 6 miles. So 24, yeah.
2 mile difference, yeah.
So you're looking at 3 days exact.
Oh boy, that means 3 possible encounters at least.
Alright. Let's find out, shall we? Whether you make it there in peace.
I hope so.
I don't know what's off-putting about this music.
I don't see anything off-putting about it. It's calm.
I don't like
Okay.
Then again, if something's calm, then you know something's gonna fucking go wrong.
Calm before the storm.
Exactly.
The storm of vengeance.
Storm of Karina dying.
Feels like we're gonna break out into a musical
Okay.
at some point.
All right, so the day itself would go by without any difficulties whatsoever. You guys would make it 24 miles as you begin to set up camp for the night. So 6 hexes. So you'd be right about here, sort of on the edge of the forest.
Oh no. We're gonna pass through Red Large again.
We have to go through Westbridge first.
Yeah.
As you guys are setting up your camp for the evening, let's get some more
I guess
fitting
the
music.
same watch order. Same watch order we did before. I think Ashlyn was first, then Morthos, then me and
No,
Sierra,
Aisling
then
and
Alexander.
Morthos are
Well, technically,
currently
yeah.
watching at the same time.
Let's get some peaceful ambience going, shall we?
Ooh.
Oh,
Crackling of a
change the color of finished grounds. Cool.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Oh, make it like the more Halloween
Yeah, make
colors.
it purple.
Make a comment. Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
what? Oh, this is weird.
She doesn't like it.
Oh.
Oh,
nice.
that one's better.
That is so nice. That's probably
That's
like
actually a
what's
really
up.
smooth color change.
It is. It is really nice. I want it to stay like this forever. I just love these sounds, actually.
Let me see here. What is our watch order for tonight?
Ashlyn and Morthos, and then me and Sierra, and then Alexandria.
Yeah, I think that's.
No, I think we went last.
Aisling
Did
and
we go last?
Morthos.
I was sure Alexandria went last.
Alexandria was going last because she was trying to spy on everybody.
Yeah. That.
Sierra and Karina. And Alexandria taking up the final watch. Okay.
Spy is not the word I would use.
Alright.
Creepily
Not
stalk.
experiment, but more like observe.
Exactly.
Stalk. I mean,
Alright. Of you, for your respective watch orders, to give me perception checks.
I can't wait to make it actual click-clack sounds when I roll mine.
Okay.
And
Perception.
why the fuck do I just advance?
It's not nighttime, so you actually would have got that 12. Or it's not daytime, sorry.
You say what? Yeah. Alright, the sense light
I was
sensitivity.
about to say I could give you advantage.
I have a +2.
Oh, then I'll take my +4.
I was gonna
Never-
say, Sierra's on the same
Fuck!
roll order as me,
Alright,
so
so
I'm good.
Aisling and Morthos have a set of 10s. Karina technically has a 17.
12. Well, yeah, 12 plus 5. Yes,
17, along with Sierra's 22, and Alexandria has the 15. Alright.
Wow, we did really good on our fucking perception there, Sierra.
I'm paranoid.
We are hella paranoid, man.
Please, no, John. I'd rather not.
I just love this music, man.
Morthos and Aisling, your watch would go by relatively uneventful. Outside of the typical shenanigans that involve Morthos. with Ashling.
Bold.
You right?
No shenanigans. will
Taking
actually
away
be-
the lengthy RP from you for now. Sierra and Karina, your watch would also go by relatively uneventful. Alexandria, my friend, what are you doing during your watch?
Trying to get hair follicles.
Oh, hell no.
Okay,
Oh, hell
I can
no.
respect.
Oh, hell, you don't
God.
I can respect.
Do you remember what I would do every night?
Yes.
Just to make sure around the camp there's difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult terrain around the entire camp. It's also gonna be difficult for you to get hair follicles, Alexandria, because there's plants covering everybody. Let me see here.
Druid in the party, by the way.
Alexandria, I'm gonna say while you're in the process of trying to obtain these hair particles, try to figure out how you can get past this layer of floral defense, basically, between you and everybody else without disturbing them. Somewhere not too far away from the camp, you would hear something. And it's almost kind of like a very deep impact into the grounds.
Like, is it visible or?
You don't see anything currently. A few seconds later, again.
I just start waking people up.
Okay. I'd say as you're in the process of trying to wake up, you know that Morthos has used plants before, so I'll say you're gonna go to wake him up first to get rid of the fucking plant layer that's over people. As you're in the process of waking him up, the sound is getting louder. And it's starting to become more frequent. It is getting closer.
Morthos, wake up the others. We got something big on the way.
Huh?
I slap him awake. Wake up!
Yeah, Morthos, as you like start to get your bearings from being woken up suddenly, you can actually hear it now getting closer, Morthos.
Alright. So,
Yeah,
using
we'll
my
wake up
actions, speak with plants, and I'll basically just say to them to wake up the rest of the party and ask what's nearby.
Okay. One moment.
As a horde of ogres appear.
Going to use a map
Yeah, I was thinking
that
something like that, with it being loud.
that we have used time and time again.
Oh no!
It's actually just Fat Bastard from Austin Powers.
Oh my
Oh
we
god.
fuck!
Oh no!
Get in my belly!
You guys can place yourself wherever you think you would have set up camp along the roadside here.
That's fine.
Me and Sierra are like, yep, right against the rocks.
I'm just imagining them fucking cuddling.
Hi!
Fam, come on.
horses back here tied to this tree. Run away, basically.
They want to because of the sound, but
At what point do they start making noise?
Oh, the horses,
They die?
they've been neighing this entire time now. Like as of probably the moment that Alexandria started to wake Morthos up, they started making noise. The horses did. They started neighing. They started freaking out because this sound just keeps getting louder and closer.
Alright, on.
And this is where we die.
What would the plants tell me?
Let's see, what could they
Wait,
tell you?
I run away.
What all could they tell you, Morthos? Let's find out, shall we?
You can question plants about events in the spell's area within the past day, gaining information about the creatures that have passed, weather, or other circumstances. Might have spoken a little too fast and mumbled.
The plants would have informed you that there is a decent-sized grouping and clan of hill giants nearby.
oh,
Oh,
Hi. Alright.
John was on the money. He fucking called it.
I mean, I can work around it, but at the same time, do I want to work around? So wait, this is during Alexandra's watch, right?
Yes. Here's the one waking everybody up.
Wow, the plants didn't do a thing. Wow. Could have cast a second, third level spell. It's a very difficult terrain for them.
What are you trying to do?
I could cast plant growth and make it even more difficult terrain.
That actually doesn't work, but once it's difficult, it can't get more difficult.
I beg to differ.
Okay, sure, it can be more fucked up, but it's not going to cut their movement any more than it already is, so. Sorry, buddy.
I want to read you this spell. Just cause this spell. If you cast the spell using one action, choose a plant within range. All normal plants within a 100-foot radius. Something on that plant becomes thick and overgrown. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it. That's plant growth.
So it's technically not difficult terrain.
Actually, that's fair. That actually isn't listed as difficult terrain. That actually is its own mechanic. So that actually would stack.
That's why I said I can make it more difficult terrain if I wanted to.
You've got 5 seconds to decide because the sound is getting louder and they're getting closer.
Might as well.
I hope we're all waking up.
At this point, everybody's awake and aware of the very fucking loud.
Karina's got a great axe ready. Like, oh,
Directly
fuck,
your
yeah.
way.
Sierra's got the dagger of venom ready. It's
So
I'm casting
I'll
Death
have-
Ward on myself.
I'll have time We all have time to do an action real quick.
Yeah, no, you guys have the briefest little bit of time.
Okay, yeah, I'm casting
Okay.
Armor
Yeah.
of Agathis then.
Yeah, I'm
And
casting Death Ward on myself.
I will cast Haste on Karina and Morthos at the same time with Twinned.
Oh hell yeah!
Where actions? Where is it?
That works with
Oh my
haste.
God. Yes, it does work with haste.
I've been doing it wrong.
You should read your abilities, buddy.
I know.
You know the thing that you need to do to be able to play D&D? Read.
Take
Alright.
a sip of his energy drink.
If you guys have used your one free action,
Yeet.
go ahead and give me initiative.
Oh,
Already.
21.
Oh my god! So this is how it's
What
gonna
the-
go.
Wait. Let me read.
Oh fuck! Oh, the staff.
You only get advantage on
God.
dexterity save.
Nice initiative.
What's
Hey,
mine?
on the bright side, it kind of looks like.
Read it.
Right side, I
Kinda
can't.
looks like 11.
Beyond.
it looks like 11.
Oh, I love
know
that the
100.
fucking staff's in the ground.
Sorry, 100 feet's kind of takes up the entire map.
Oh, I'm aware.
So none of us are moving.
Nope.
I mean, yes,
I'm gonna
okay.
be moving, but yeah.
no, everyone can move freely. Actually,
Yeah, it doesn't affect allies, right? Or
well,
does it just affect everything since that's how it is written?
it affects everything. But because I use speak with plants,
Oh,
I can
told
say
them
to the
not
plants
to.
within 30 feet, yeah, not to hold us back.
Okay. So I can move without Moria at all. Okay.
So essentially, we can move freely.
Like I could use some movement to get there, and then move back just to get out of range.
After a brief moment, you all would begin to hear this.
Come here, big boy!
I was hoping fee fi fo thumb.
Yeah, I was hoping for Fee 5 Fo Fum as well.
Come here, thick boy.
Come here, thick boy!
Just a couple of dummy
And
thick steely boys.
It keeps continuously, like, as it gets closer, before it begins to hit the very difficult patches of terrain. It is getting kind of louder, and you can definitely tell by the noise that there's more than one. Who has dark vision? Everybody.
I do.
Perfect.
I do.
Everybody.
I was gonna say everyone!
So all of you would see this.
Hey, big boy!
So what you're saying is...
Oh boy.
Right. Yes, sir.
Hello, big boy.
And 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. 5 feet is actually 20 feet of.
Is that counting difficult terrain?
Where does the difficult terrain start, Drink?
It would start at the edge of Speak with Plants. So basically, this 30-foot circle.
Okay, so the circle is difficult terrain. Everything outside of it, they have very limited movement. All right, let me get some fitting music going for this, shall we?
I love that they all go before me.
Oh, don't worry, everything goes before me.
Yeah, I was gonna say everything goes before you and Morthos.
That's 5 chunky boys.
5 chunky thick boys.
Yeah.
What's some fitting battle music for this?
I get a bonus action?
You get your action before this starts.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Had to ask.
Oh, where is it? I had music for this. Now I can't find it in the giant list of fucking playlists.
Heh.
Ah, here it is. Seconds.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh,
Right.
I like this.
Oh, fuck.
Karina
Oh, hell yeah!
can start us off.
Just sitting this thing.
And
Purposes.
This drink.
reaction can happen on any turn, right?
Taking the giant fucking plant wall, buddy.
Alright. There you go. You have difficult terrain. You now move 20 feet every 5 movements, right?
Told you that was your free action before combat started.
Alright.
Hello, thick boy!
Every 1 foot of movement for them is technically 4 feet. Which makes it actually very easy for me because their speed can actually be divided by 4. So...
This will apply to the party until.
Fuck!
Oh,
This
so
will apply
this,
to the party
this
for
also
now
applies...
until.
Okay, so Karina, moving up
Until I
to
can
there... to be able to move up to there, it is 4 feet of movement for every 1 feet. And since a tile... Nope, not according to what Morthos just said.
I haven't taken my free action to talk to them yet, since I used it to cast plant growth.
Remember, your speed
Throw
is double.
something.
Technically, every tile is 5 feet, which means every tile is technically 20 feet.
20 feet.
And you have 60 feet of movement.
Then I'll shoot him
3
with a
tiles.
$19 to hit.
Hit.
So
This is gonna be the
9
slowest
damage.
fight ever.
Second hit, and that'll be 19.
Also hits. Yeah, as everybody would see Karina very, very quickly knocking the crossbow, fire, and multiple hits.
So it's 10 to hit.
That one will actually miss.
Fuck.
So
I kind of
2
assumed.
hits and 1 miss.
For a
Do you have
total
crossbow
of...
expert?
No, I just got 3 attacks because extra attack plus hit.
Haste.
Good old haste.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Alexandria, that brings us to you.
Is it loading in action? Oh,
I'm just
okay.
going to be simple and just cast Chill Touch on him.
Chill touch.
Yeah. That is +8, right? Yeah. That's a 20.
Being Hill Giant 4.
Yeah. 6 damage.
6 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Asked to repeat because you are kind of quiet.
Oh, yeah, 6 damage.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Santa.
I have a idea, and it's fucking hilarious.
Don't you do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
At least don't cast any fire magic.
Begging you to do it, Common.
Do what?
Don't cast fire magic. Don't do it.
I got a +5. What are you talking about? So
This will be the biggest
Sierra-
force.
no, Sierra is gonna bring out the wolf, place it next to her.
Of course,
And
you bring
ride
out the
into
wolf.
battle.
Oh, Ice Monkey!
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
Alright, so what do you want to do, Sierra?
Put the wolf next to me. And then she's gonna cast greater invisibility on it,
Okay.
and then send it after them.
Sierra, which tile are you technically in? You're standing in the middle of 4 of them.
Oh, well, I'd be in the middle of fucking here, I guess. And then she'd send the wolf after them and invisible it.
Let's see. Dex
I
check
think this
from
is
the
hilarious
Wolf for
and this is
DC. Or for, all right, Wolf gets a 19 for initiative.
Go, buddy, go!
You're casting invisible on it.
Greater invisibility, correct.
Greater invisibility. Okay.
He has advantage on his attack.
All right. That will bring us to the Wolf. So it is 20 feet of movement per tile. So 20, 40. It can dash. It will dash.
Do it, buddy.
60, 80. It can get to there with 100 feet of movement. Turn, bringing us to the Hill Giants.
I can probably only move like one space.
Don't worry, we're all gonna
You
die
watch
together.
as
guys.
this
We're
one is
clustered.
not wielding a giant club, but instead picks up the biggest rock that it
We
can
did.
find.
We dead, boys.
And it is going to chuck the rock right at the Hound of Ill Omen.
Wait, but it's invisible.
It actually doesn't know it's there. Chuck it at Morthos.
Oh, shit! But he's invisible. And
I was like, I didn't know giants had true sight, my dude.
This will
He doesn't.
miss Morthos as you see this giant boulder come like crashing through the plants that you've kind of raised up, and literally impound itself into the ground at your feet, kind of.
Ooh.
Brings us to
Nice.
this hill giant, who is also going to pick up a giant rock. And it's gonna kind of eeny meeny miny mo. Ashling,
Hey, buddy.
there will be a giant rock landing at your feet as it misses.
Oh,
Is that guy
Brings
with partial
us
cover?
to Hill Giant 3. Be chucking a giant rock towards Ashling.
hey.
Genuine question, does that give us partial cover?
Against normal people, probably.
But they're kind of giant.
Ashling, non-natural 20 to hit.
Yeah. That's my AC, fam. That's
You see this giant boulder come tumbling through the plants and debris and just kind of smack Ashling directly in the body. You are going to take 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
thanks, fam.
You're welcome, pal.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Just get a scratch.
Karina! 26 to hit. Giant boulder. Well, I know it hits either way.
I think Karina's fucking
Possible
dead.
crash from flame.
Karina, you will take technically 13 points of damage, as you had some form of absorption. That brings us to Hill Giant 5, who is going to chuck one at Morthos. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Ooh, spicy.
I look back and I took damage. Oof.
And Morthos is about to literally get fucking decked. That is an 84. Your strike surprises your opponent. Your target is surprised until the end of their next turn.
Nice.
As Morthos,
Oh god.
you take 40 points of bludgeoning damage. Giant boulder comes crashing through the plants and just damn near takes your head off.
I just hit me straight in the chest, apparently.
You are dazed. You lose track of your surroundings. Aisling, that brings us to you.
But
Alright.
amazing.
I'm pretty sure it was Hill Giant 3 that hit me. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I'm a target. Eldritch Blast that bitch. God fucking
Okay. 3.
fuck this bitch. Alright.
So give me that good old D20 plus 8.
Yeah, 2 d20s. Fucking hit balls. Well, the first hit is a 10 to hit, and the second is a non-natural 20. Because I get 2 blasts with
Alright.
Eldritch.
What was the first one to hit again?
10.
Yeah, that one will unfortunately go wide. The non-natural 20, however, will connect through the plant and the debris and everything else.
My d10 plus 5. And he takes 9 damage.
9 damage? Okay. Alright. Anything else, Aisling?
Now I'm just gonna type what she's yelling in Infernal in chat.
I forgot to roll initiative for the wolf. He would have technically gone before you, but after Le Giant, I'll have him go right after you.
I forgot.
Glory! What are you gonna do, Glory? Glory, probably seeing Morthos get fucking decked, is going to try and dash towards the Hill Giant, or the direction that the rock came from. So he's got 100 feet of movement. So that's 20, 40...
That's 5.
Huh?
5 tiles. Sorry.
You just done fucked me all up, buddy. Because I'm counting diagonal movement here. It's not actually 5 tiles. At least if I move him... If I continue to move him in a diagonal line, it's not 5 tiles. Now I gotta figure out what the fuck I was doing again. Thanks, Drake. It does not automatically account diagonal rolling in. Put your circle back, buddy. I need that to keep track of where the rough terrain is. 20, 40, 60. Okay. There. And that brings us back to the top of the turn order as Morthos is surprised and gets to do nothing. Karina.
Fuck, that means it's still only 3 spots. Fuck.
So, again, 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot, so 20 feet of tile. I'm assuming we're breaking out the crossbow. Yes, we are.
Yep. You want me to roll all the attack rolls and then damage? All hits.
Give me the damage.
$20 in total.
It should have actually been plus 8 more.
Yeah.
Because it's 3 different
Yeah,
attacks.
plus 8, yeah. So 28.
Towards Hill Giant 4.
Nice damage, my dude.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Anything else?
It'll be better once I can hit with my great axe. And no, that'll be it.
Alright, Alexandria.
Same thing as before. That's a 24.
You said?
Yep.
That will hit.
Oh, that fell. 13 damage.
13 more damage on Hill Giant 4.
And as a bonus action, I cast Sanctuary on myself. And I think I can only move like 2 tiles, so I'll get up right here.
Sierra.
Hi.
Do it.
Smokey says do it.
Do it!
Do it.
Do it! Unlimited power!
Fuck!
I need to practice doing that because apparently
Hey,
they
Abby.
want me to do it in fucking God's Might all the time.
Alright, so what are you doing, Sierra?
Yes.
Sierra. Uh-oh. Yes.
Fireball.
Yes! Thank you!
You should have expected it to happen eventually.
You had to know.
Oh fuck, I'm out of alcohol.
Oh god.
Hold on, wait, Abby, what am I giving back?
I don't know!
Did she
I'm
have
confused!
She just came in here and started asking, give it back.
What am I,
I don't
supposed to
know
be
what
giving
it
back?
is. I
Did
don't
she
know.
have? Did she have mod at some point?
Maybe?
Did she have mod?
Because that would be
Maybe?
the first thing that came to my mind of her saying, "Give it back."
Yeah, actually, oh right, yeah, actually I remember I took it away because she was never in my chat.
Yeah, she could give me sword.
Oh. That's like Common last night. He wanted swords last night.
You right, fam?
Give it to me.
John? Soon we're gonna have the entire chat.
I mean,
fighting.
John is actually a mod in my Discord as well, so it makes sense that he would be a mod here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
You hit that button for me, buddy. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Hill Giant 5 is going to fail. 1 is going to succeed. 3 is going to fail. And 2 is going to fail.
Yeah.
Big money.
Alright. As all of them except for number 1 will take 34 points of damage, and the surrounding plants have now caught on fire.
Oh. Maybe that wasn't
Oh,
the best
to be-
idea.
That would be one of the biggest fires you've ever seen on.
Anything
Oh,
else,
don't forget
Sienna?
to put the staff in the ground.
It doesn't account for saves, so it accounts for attacks.
Anything else, Sienna?
That's what I got.
Yeah, and advantage on attacks. Duh.
Was that a no?
No, it doesn't do saves, Flame.
Yeah, but he's saying he wants advantage on attacks.
Yeah.
What?
Put the staff in the ground so we have advantage on our attack
he
rolls.
wants advantage on attack rolls from the staff that you have, buddy.
It's already down.
Oh, okay.
This?
You didn't take an action to put it down? Or you didn't
That
say
was
you
his
didn't?
free action,
No,
right?
it's. I think that was his free action.
Okay.
Yeah, I decided instead
Wait.
to.
Well,
Not
fuck.
ready to
I've had
How long
advantage
has
on
that
my
been down?
attacks.
It's been down since the beginning, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Then I
See,
probably could have saved that fucking other crossbow shot and had a hit. Fuck.
It wasn't announced well enough because I didn't know.
Oh,
Well,
well, now we know.
we know
Now
now.
we know.
That is going to bring
Now we
us to
know.
the Hound of Il Omen. Let's see.
Get him, buddy.
20, 40. God damn it, it has to dash to actually make it. It's going to dash through the trees. It's going to get right up to this hill giant and just start fiercely barking at it to try to draw its attention, kind of.
Oh, buddy, don't make noise.
Bark, bark,
Motherfucker, that
bark.
defeats the spell.
That is going to bring us to Hill Giant 2, who is actually encased in a giant fucking wall of plants that is, or not encased, but it's just now this giant fucking forest fire around him. So I am going to rule that he will take an additional 8 fire damage.
Yeah, Fireball is doing even more than usual.
And he is then going to pick up another rock. He's going to try to chuck it at Alexandria, who has Sanctuary up. So he has to make a wisdom save. What's the DC for that, Alexandria?
16, I think.
Let's see, what's your actual spell save DC? Look at Poison Spray. 16. He will actually succeed on an 18. Uh, 15 to hit, Alexandria?
I'll shield it.
You'll shield it?
Yep.
Okay. It'll bring us to Hill Giant 1, who is also in this giant forest fire. And we'll take a further 9 fire damage. And is going to pick up a giant rock, and he's also going to try to chuck it at Alexandria. This time we'll fail, and we'll instead chuck it at Karina.
Oh no, it's this again.
Karina, 23 to hit.
What was that? 23 to hit?
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
As you take 32 bludgeoning damage as this giant boulder
ouch.
comes slamming into you. That'll bring us to Hill Giant 3, who is going to be at disadvantage for this, but you're going to see him, like, reach down and grab a tree that's not on fire.
Oh no.
He's going to be at disadvantage because he can't actually see the Hound of Il Omen, but it's barking at him. He's going to try to hit it.
I'm just imagining. He tries to pick up Treon not on fire.
And will hit on a 14.
Motherfucker.
As he deals 25 points of bludgeoning damage to the Hound. Brings us to... Wait, I skipped over 4. 4 is going to take a rock and chuck it at you, Karina.
Fuck! I'm going down.
And will miss as it lands next to your feet. And then Hill Giant 5, seeing Glory charging through this shrubbery and everything. He was also in this forest fire, actually. It hadn't spread to 4 yet. This one will actually take 16 points of bludgeoning, or of fire damage. And then he is going to chuck a rock at Glory. And will hit on a 24. dealing 19 points of bludgeoning damage to the Hellhound. That will bring us to Glory, who now... it's... even outside of the circle, it's still 20 feet of tile. 20, 40... It's gonna get to here, and then it's gonna open up its maw, and it is going to breathe fire towards this hill giant. Which the hill giant will fail. And will take 20 points of fire damage as the fire begins to spread even faster now. Aisling.
Eldritch Blast at my boy, Hill Giant 3. And I have advantage. I'm
Have
remembering.
advantage. You know, I forgot it for the Hellhound.
Oh.
Right.
Actually, he didn't attack. He used a save. Never mind.
Okay, that's a 15 for the first hit.
That will hit.
Wow. And a 10 for the second.
That will miss.
I dropped a natural 1 for a 2.
Ooh!
Oh my god.
That is unfortunate.
It's even worse when you drop a natural 1 for a natural 1.
Don't put that out into the world for me, buddy.
No, next time I'm gonna do it. Watch.
Wow! Fuck you!
What?
He takes 6 damage, because I rolled a 1 because you said 1.
And that was Hill Giant 3.
Yeah.
You said 6 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else, Ashlyn?
Just saying that, and that's the end of my turn.
Morthos!
Karina and I are just screaming in the middle of this.
Morthos, the tiny little Tweety birds above your head are finally out of your... and the stars in your eyes have finally left. What would you like to do?
Gaining recovery, he's gonna say sorry, or reach out towards Ash. Cast Cure Wounds, level 2, on you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, Ashlyn, you're back to 10 wounds. That's your action.
Do I get 2 actions because of haste?
Let's look at specifically what haste does, because there's specific actions that haste allows.
The attack action, or disengage, or dash.
Attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So you don't just straight get 2 free actions.
All right.
So that's your actual official action. You now have a bonus action, an attack, a dash, a disengage, a hide, or a use an object action.
I'm gonna do the smart thing first, and use
Your
my
bonus-
free action.
And your bonus action cannot be a spell above a cantrip, because you used a level 1 spell as your action.
Yup. I'm gonna be smart, because Speak with Plants is still going, since that's 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm wow, I really can't think because there's a lot of things I have to keep track of. I'm basically gonna say to let the party move free.
So starting next round, the party can now move freely. It is no longer 4 feet for every 1 foot.
Yeah, free movement, guys. Congrats.
Else, Marthos?
I have 60 feet of movement now. Oh, I even have higher AC. I didn't. Oh, okay, so that means my 21. Okay.
Taken into account when I was rolling to hit you as well. It automatically calculates it in when I roll an attack roll.
I thought it was +1, not +2. Okay. So, Marthos is now gonna run up to the hill giant 5, or the one that threw rock.
Okay.
Bonus action shall live.
And
I need to make sure. Okay, I'm just making sure it wasn't concentration, because you know, druids. Oh, they have this concentration. And finally, I can attack, right?
yes, you can.
Finally, attack.
See that attack roll. You deal 8 bludgeoning damage to the hill giant. Anything else, sir?
Sorry, I never been hasted before. Besides, you know, my own health being very low, I'm
Alright, Karina. You have free movement again.
Well, even if I had free movement or not, I could still make it. Hello,
Karina
thick
goes
boy!
running into the trees and the fire.
I have resistance to fire, I do not care.
oh my god.
Karina and I have been screaming at each other the whole time, by the way.
So I'll roll all the attack dice first. Oh, there we go. Nothing.
Alright.
Want me to roll the third one or just keep that there?
Roll a third one for now. I'll force it to be a crit.
Oh.
Wait, you have advantage.
Fuck! Oh, right, advantage. I completely forgot.
Your very first roll is actually the 20. Your very first attack is actually the 20.
Alright.
So just roll another attack standard without advantage or disadvantage. Alright, so your second will be a 26 to hit. And now give me advantage for the third attack. Get 3 hits. The very first one is a juicy, juicy crit.
Yes.
Alright. Let me, real quickly. Alright. I should have Fox rolled a 20 for you, so if you were to hit the Great Axe damage, it should actually do crit damage now. It did not. Give me another D12. D12. So, would you like to grapple the hill giant?
No!
Right then. Just figured I'd ask.
That's like the best thing ever.
I just figured I'd ask.
Become Nunu.
I am not Nunu. I am
Becomes
not
like-
dexterous. I am not dexterous enough to climb this motherfucker, then grapple his
Oh
throat.
wait, and it would actually be another +7 because even that is doubled for a crit.
Oh my god! And then I saw the other 2 damage to roll.
Boom. All right, now give me the second attack's normal damage. Would you like to kill this hill giant?
Oh, I am going to take my great axe and sever the back of his knees, causing him to fall forward. Fucking cut off his arms as he falls even farther down, and then I decapitate him.
So you're
Right.
quartering.
And you still have one more attack if you have the movement to get to another hill giant.
I do, since we have the full movement speed now.
There's already a hit, so go ahead and give me the damage against Hill Giant 3.
Oh, maximum damage, 19.
19 more damage.
And I'm a Divine Smite.
Juicy.
I'm gonna add Divine Smite to that.
You're gonna Divine Smite on this one? Alright.
Oh, boy!
Nice.
Damage. Anything else, sir?
No, that'll be everything.
Alright, Alexandria.
Good turn.
Alright, Sanctuary dropping, I'm casting a damage spell. And I will be casting Blight on Hill Giant 1 and twinning it to Hill Giant 2. Alright, so...
Targeted for some reason.
Oh,
Just a heads up.
Sanctuary.
Alright, and there rolls 2 successes.
Yeah, I figured that. Alright. Still a lot of damage. 7, 4, 4, 7. And then 3, 4, 4, 6.
Grand total is 39, and then we divide that by 2. 18 more damage apiece. That was Hill Giant 1 and 2, you said?
1 and 2. And for my bonus action, I can't do that. I convert a spell slot to sorcerer points.
Alright, will that be all?
Yeah, that'd be all.
Meta.
Actual genuine question: can I twin fireball?
No.
No.
No, just only
Unfortunately, you can't twin AoE spells.
range.
Do it.
You can't.
You
I
can't,
get fireball.
you can't twin AoE spells. It has to specifically
Cannot do
target one creature.
Okay, so it's only single target things.
Correct. So you could twin fire bolts, which is your cantrip. In fact, and now I'm gonna let you in on a little min-max dirty secret here, buddy. I'm gonna let you in on a little min-max dirty secret. If you were to take quickening spell, which is to turn a spell into a bonus action, and twin spell, you can technically twin and quicken fire bolts, so that
Oh my
the
God.
firebolt counts as a bonus action, and then you can still use your main action for a spell that is level 1 or greater.
So
Which
it
is what I
cantrip
do.
and then
So you
a
can
spell
fire. You can fireball.
So
and
you,
fireball.
yeah, so you could technically firebolt and fireball in the same turn, or you could firebolt and scorching ray.
slot. Okay, that's kind of cool.
That's nutty.
But that's if you took quickening and twin spell, which I don't remember what you took, but I don't think it was quickening.
Well, I haven't officially
Or-
chosen yet.
Okay.
So,
I mean, if you want to take that, feel free. Like I said, I'm just going to let you in on a little dirty secret there.
okay.
That is very dirty.
That is literally what I do with Shining Touch, by the way.
The biggest thing is you just got to keep track of those sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 point per cantrip, right?
For quickening, yes.
And for twins.
The grand total that you are looking at. Let me find meta magic here again. Yeah. So for quicken spell, it is 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action. And then for twin spell, for a cantrip, it would be 1 sorcery point. So you're looking at 3 sorcery points in total for that combo.
Nice.
And don't forget, you can also change your convert spell slots to sorcerer points and sorcerer points to spell slots.
Yep. So if you start to run out of sorcery points in a fight, but you still have, say, for example, you still had that 4th level spell slot, and you hadn't used that, you could technically convert the 4th level spell slot into... how many is it? I think it's...
First level is like 2 sorcery points.
Converting a spell slot to sorcery points as a bonus action, you gain a number of sorcery points equal to the slot's level. So as a bonus action, you could technically burn any spell slot of your choice and gain that spell slot's level in sorcery points.
Oh. And that would all reset at the end of the day.
Yep,
On a long rest.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with that knowledge in mind, what do you want to do?
We could firebolt and scorching ray then.
Go for that route? Alright, so just keep track of the sorcery points that you've used. And you can either shoot it at the same target, or I believe you can shoot it at the same target, or you can shoot it at 2 different targets.
Twin has that restriction.
Does
It's
Twin...
it's a different damage roll for both, right? And a different hit.
Twin, you have to pick a different target.
Equal to target a second creature in range with the same spell. Yeah. So okay, so you do have to pick 2 different targets.
So same damage or different damage for?
It's actually 2 separate rolls.
Okay, so
I'm assuming you're targeting Hill Giant 1 and 2.
yeah.
So go ahead and give me 2 Firebolt rolls. The first one for Hill Giant 1, the second one for Hill Giant 2. Firebolt is a d20 plus 8, and you do have advantage on this because of the bolstering staff. So technically, give me 4 d20s, 2 pairs of 2, and give me the highest number from each one plus 8.
A 19 and 17 on the dice.
The first attack? Or is
No,
that
for
19 and 17 for...
19 17.
Okay, so with the plus 8, both of those would hit, so you can give me damage rolls against Hill Giant 1 and Hill Giant 2.
That's with Firebolt
For
or-
Firebolts, you guys are currently at 7th level,
It should be 2D.
so it is 2d10.
2D10. Oh.
So give me 4d10, 2 of them for Hill Giant 1, 1 for 2 for Hill Giant 2.
And wait, what? This is so new to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so damage for Hill Giant 1, 2d10. And then damage for Hill Giant 2, another 2d10. Your Scorching Ray.
Plus bolstering 19. That one's a 14. 14 total. 19
Total,
was
that
my
will hit.
First one. And the third one will be a 13 plus 8. So all
3 will
should
hit.
For this one.
Reading that at Hill Giant 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So against
three?
Hill Giant 1, if you're chucking all 3 at him, you can give me a grand total of 66. Alright. So that is your action and your bonus action. You have your movement. If you would like to move, otherwise... I'm assuming that'll be the end of your turn. Alright.
Yes.
That brings us to the Hound, who just got smacked to shit previously by this Hill Giant, and now has pack tactics because of Karina.
Yo,
Hello.
That's good.
I came back in just in time to hear that he is pack tactic.
Kill it. Be a good boy.
We'll get a
Be a good
16 to hit, and will in fact actually hit. dealing 10 piercing damage. Can he actually...
Is that advantage?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh,
that's an
okay.
advantage.
That's just straight advantage.
You know, it doesn't actually specifically state anything on size, so Hill Giant, give me a strength saving throw.
Shit!
He will succeed.
Get him, buddy!
That'll bring us to Hill Giant 2, who was previously targeting Alexandria. He is also in the middle of this forest fire. And will take another 8 fire damage. Yeah, he's gonna chuck another rock at Alexandria.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Oh no.
Cool. Kill me so I can go to bed.
Oh,
my
god.
God.
We're already there, huh?
No, like I haven't been feeling well all day. I told y'all.
Really, you weren't feeling well. I don't remember hearing that. Sorry, buddy.
No, you weren't. I don't think you was in the chat room.
He strikes with great force, roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond his normal critical roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The
Might
default
actually-
crit for 33 bludgeoning damage before I factor in the additional set of dice, and the additional set of dice... Additional set of dice will be a further 11 damage, putting you at 44 wound, and half of that is 22. So can I get a DC 22 Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on haste?
I rolled a 19.
Rolled
Yeah,
a
plus
19 plus 5?
Yeah.
Okay, you actually maintain concentration on haste.
Yay!
Hill Giant 1, who is in this fire, will take 12 points of damage. And Drink,
Hit me.
he does have 4 feet for every 1 foot, right?
4 feet for every 1 foot.
That's the movement he's at, yes?
With plant growth, yeah.
Okay.
4 feet. 1 tile is 20 feet technically. Yeah, remembering a lot of things is sure is hard.
Get closer to Karina, but realizing he can't, will pull out a rock.
Oh, damn it!
Ashley,
Oh boy.
need to hit.
Yeah. Just scrapes, you know?
Take 21 bludgeoning damage. 3 is going to turn. Or actually, does he die to the fire? You see him lift up the giant tree trunk and just,
hey.
he's getting ready to slam it at you, and then he keels over from the fire.
Good job, dumbass!
That brings us to Hill Giant 5. The fire has now spread to him. 8 points.
Wait. If they... Okay, this is kind of meta, but if things go well, I can go for a triple kill.
And he's gonna, through the fire and all, pick up this giant great club. Giant tree trunk, rather. And Marthos, Another natural 20.
Alright, I'm out.
Night's just by night.
No, it's okay. Roll low. Remember?
26.
And
You
then-
gain +2 to your AC against your target. Advantage on all saving throws from effects originating from your target until the end of his next turn. As Morthos, you are going to take 26 points of bludgeoning damage, and you will go down.
Oh.
Means the plant growth is gone, the difficult terrain is gone.
What the plant growth be on?
Magic that you were casting the moment you go down dissipates.
I mean,
Don't worry, I'll kill them all.
Is otherwise specifically stated.
I know with plant growth you can cast it for 8 hours, so the vegetation in the area for 1 year would just be,
Oh yeah,
Like
no, but
fertile.
you have not spent 8 hours doing that, buddy. I'm sorry, I'm
yeah.
not
So
going to give
I
that
was
to you.
thinking, one action just make that plant in the 100 area, but this is fine.
All right. And with that said, he is now. See, he didn't. I forgot about this with the Hound of Ill Omen, and the other Hill Giant. I remembered it for him when he was going against Karina, but he didn't get the chance because he died to the fire. Step up to glory. Need to step up. He has a range of 10 feet with that club. And he will hit glory. Bringing the Hellhound to critical status. Will the Hound get its fire breath back? No. So it is going to run up. Gonna bite the Hill Giant. Succeed. Damage. Ashling.
Yeah, I'm just
Probably.
joking. Fuck.
Probably heard an oof as I got hit and it went down.
Alright. Alright, well, I can't fucking get all the way there if just my movement, so I'm... Fuck, where was my 30 at? I'll move to here. And attack Hill Giant 5 with both Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still in range for advantage, right? From
Yes.
that thing. Alright, that is a 21 on the first hit.
That'll hit.
That is a 25 on the second hit.
Both will hit.
Actually, wait, no, I want to use this too. That is 19 damage total.
19 total against Hill Giant 5. Would you like to kill the Hill Giant that just took out Morthos?
She's still yelling in Elvish because that's what we've been talking in, and she doesn't have the brain power to switch between them right now. Just gonna scream, fuck! Well, I just had it in my head, I'm so sorry.
Can't.
She's just like, kinda casually underhand chucking them and saying, we were having a conversation! And aiming, like, straight for his fucking ugly face.
That'd be all.
I can't do anything else.
Morthos!
Can't help him if I can't get to him.
I get you to go to the main sheet of your character. And near the bottom
In the
where
tower?
there's that tiny little death save button, chuck it in the tower for me, sir.
Knee down.
Alright, Karina.
I'm going for a double kill.
Out at you.
Hello, thick boy.
It's range now, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I don't kill it.
I will do the same thing. Cut his ankles, chop off his arms, and then chop off his. Hello, other thick boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you got plenty of movement.
Yep.
That will hit.
Ah, so close.
That will hit. By the way, you are running through a forest fire.
Yep.
This is already halved, by the way, with your resistance in mind. Take 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Tis but a scratch.
Yep,
And
pretty much.
the damage was 10.
Oh, and then a nat 20 on the last one.
Alright, sir.
There's 21 damage in total. Oh wait, I wasn't targeted. That's
no, it's
why.
fine.
Fuck, I forgot.
Roll on that, please. Well, I'd say you disarm him, alright?
I'm disarming you. Tears
This
off his arm.
one, as this one also goes down.
I slice his gut open. And then chop his head off. And I take his head as a surprise.
Alright. We are staying in initiative until Morthos is back up, by the way.
Wait a
Anything-
minute, let me check how much I moved.
Anything else, Karina?
I can't stabilize him until my turn.
I can move here, and that's it. And that's all my movement. So no, that's the end of my turn now.
Okay. One moment while I get some more fitting music for the situation. Alexandria.
Yeah, I just move a bit closer, but I can't make it, so I'll end my turn.
Sierra.
She would go pick up the staff and then start heading towards Morthos.
Okay.
So that's 10. Right about there.
The hound's as badly beaten and bruised as it is would be running over here as well. It actually probably like run up to Morthos and it's kind of like licking his face. Glory.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Sorry, I just realized the Hound of Ill Omen didn't actually go down this fight.
Yeah,
I know it didn't die.
Glory is also doing the same thing. Like both of these hounds are like sort of surrounding Morthos, staying near him. Aisling.
Alright. Calmly walking up to him and casting Spare the Dying.
Okay. So Morthos, you will be stabilized. However, you are not brought back to consciousness, if I remember correctly.
It doesn't, it just brings him to stable. Also, because of my Defy Death, I am regaining 9 hit points.
Okay. Alright, Morthos. You are simply unconscious. I do not need any death saves, sir. We are now officially out of initiative. Dorlongres, you will be able to complete it. This fight didn't last long enough to count as an interruption. With that said, would anyone like to do anything for the remainder of the long rest? Morthos, unless somebody were to give you a healing potion or use some form of magic on you, you are going to be unconscious for the next 5 hours.
Would help, but I ain't got shit.
I will give him a potion of greater healing. Well, make him drink the potion of greater healing.
Okay. That is, if I remember correctly...
4d4 plus 4.
Yep, so, Morthos, give me 4d4 plus 4.
This gives me more reason to go back to Yartar.
That's 13.
So you would be at 49 wounds, as you would come sputtering back to consciousness.
You're alright there, Morthos. You took a big hit there. Karina's gonna pat him on the head. Don't worry, we'll get him better next time.
Do you not
I'm
think
a-
to heal yourself?
I'm gonna hold my head a little bit. Things happened a little too fast. He's just looking there, a bit dazed actually, because you know 2 nat 20s
Come on.
hit.
I'll just put my hand out to help him up.
I'm gonna take your hand, of course.
Let's just return to camp for now and rest. That was definitely a scary encounter for us to deal with.
By the way, here's your experience for that.
Ah, experience.
God, there's so many entries in the Encounters tab now. For the experience reward. There you go.
Yay!
Yay.
Up to at least 25,000 experience. Sweet.
And this was supposed to be the last, like, watch of the night too, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
So, everyone besides Alexandria, like, are gonna, like, in order to finish the long rest, you're gonna need to go back to sleep for the last, like, almost 2 hours.
Question.
Okay?
Phrasing. Isn't Sayera, since she's an elf, like, only have to take 4 hours of sleep?
Fair, actually. All of the elves are actually done.
I'm not.
Eight.
I'm half elf.
The Yonti, the Tiefling, and the Half-Elf actually need to... well, the Yonti, aka Alexandria, technically finished her required 6 hours of sleep for a long rest, thus why she takes the last watch for the last 2 hours. So Alexandria is fine, Sienna is fine, and Karina's fine.
Yeet.
Aisling and Morthos need to go back to sleep.
Are the rest of you fine to watch while I sleep?
I have no problem watching. Karina will just fucking lean on her great axe, just like watching for everything.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to sleep then.
Alright.
I mean, probably as we go back to camp, Marthos will probably be holding on to you a bit. to fall asleep, only to get there and then fall. Do you want? He probably has a concussion. He got hit twice.
She'll accept it, but also she's holding onto her bag while she sleeps.
Martha's is just looking dazed.
Sierra, as you make it back to camp and, you know, kind of chill and looking around, keeping a watch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to go to bed.
Just from behind you in the darkness. Hey, good job.
Shut it, Smokey!
I have mixed emotions towards you, Smokey. I just want to make that very clear.
You are only
You are
allowed to
very
use fire
indecisive.
when I tell you to.
Listen, buddy, you're very indecisive.
Extremely!
Do you see the
We
size?
can't use it.
Do you see the size of those things? You have to burn that with fire.
I was gonna say, you won't let us use it in a cave, but you say we can use it in the middle of a fucking forest!
Well, you see the fucking druid over there? He made the forest go out of control. The shit needed to be controlled anyway.
Oh my god.
Smokey, shut up and let us sleep.
Smokey has, like, fucking, MPD.
Bitch, hurry up and cut off your hand!
Oh! Whoa! Smokey! Smokey's hella meta!
He's a god.
Smokey is that comedic relief in between bullshit.
We need that level 12 spell just so we can become Smokey.
Sierra will become the new Smokey.
I'll pick up True Polymorph and make.
Oh my
Smoke.
god.
She doesn't know!
Alright, so, I will go ahead and pose this question. Would you guys be okay doing a shorter session tonight, given the fact that Varn doesn't feel well?
I'm okay with it.
No,
I'm
this is
okay.
fine.
Sure.
Because Varn, I assume you really want to go to sleep, because you sounded irritated and done with everything from the moment we started the session, buddy.
Yeah, I really was.
Which I have no problem with. Like, if you're in a bad mood, you're in a bad mood. You can't help that. Just, and it so very clearly comes through the character. That's where I'm kind of like, okay, maybe we should call it an early night. You know, if everybody's fine with it, I'm gonna go ahead and personally say that we call it an early session there, so that Varn can get some sleep, some much deserved sleep, so that he is hopefully in a better mood for tomorrow.
I got NyQuil, I'll be fine.
Oh, you gotta pass the fuck out.
Yep, I'm opening it right now.
All right, if that's cool with everybody, then this is where we're going to impromptu end tonight. We'll pick up next week with the continuation of the travel and the actual arrival at the Temple of the Howling Hatred. Let me go ahead and swap this over. So, reminder, we will be live again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, so about 14-ish hours from now for Peril of the Heavens. Common, who plays Sierra, will be joining us again as a permanent addition to the cast over there. After he was finally able to secure Sundays off again, he will be introducing a temporary character who... The only person, to my knowledge, that is aware of the character so far is me, and it will remain that way until tomorrow.
And I've spoiled this much. She is basically mom.
Okay.
You can't take Seth's place.
No.
It's not mom.
Sif is not
So, can look forward to that tomorrow. I said this on my main channel, actually, from when I was streaming Vulcan earlier today. However, I'll say it again here, just for people that may be tuning in and are interested. If you're a fan of action RPGs, Tomorrow after Perils, so sometime probably either immediately after or around 6 p.m.-ish, assuming we end at 5. Peril, the last couple of times, has gone over by about an hour almost every single time. I just kind of expect it to happen at this point. So typically, Peril is slotted for 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Expect it, like, just go into the session expecting it to last until 6 p.m. Eastern. But in the event that we actually wrap up at around 5, sometime before or around 6 p.m., you can catch me over on my main channel, which is just literally just twitch.tv/OnTyran, my DM name. I'll be doing more Wolken there. If the servers are up for online play, I am going to play it and I'm going to stream until I quite literally drop. Because I don't have any other D&D campaigns until Monday, and that's at fucking 10 p.m., so I will have plenty of time to sleep during the day leading up to that. So, assuming online servers are up for Wolken, I'm going to be playing that and streaming it tomorrow after D&D until I literally fucking drop from exhaustion. If the servers are still down and there's only offline, I might stream for an hour or two, or I might just play off stream for a little while and then pass the fuck out to get some more sleep, because over the last 48 hours, I have gotten a combined total of... Let me do the math in my head very quickly, because I can actually figure this out. In fact, I can actually tell you how many hours on 2 hands. I think it might be just over 10 hours of sleep over the last 48 hours. Wolken has consumed my life. Wolken and D&D have just straight up actually consumed my life. Otherwise, you can catch us back here on this channel on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern for the continuation of the Forgotten Tales of Waterdeep. Tuesdays are a day off. Wednesdays, we'll be back on the 19th at 10 p.m. Eastern for God's Might. Thursday, you can find us again here on the channel at 9 p.m. for Descent into Avernus. Friday at 5 p.m. for Phoenix by Night. If you're interested in a Vampire the Masquerade themed campaign that is set in Phoenix, Arizona, be sure to check that out. That was actually really, really fun for the very first session. There's several things that I think might happen next session, just based on me theory crafting in my own head kind of thing. And then obviously next week we'll be back here with more POTA on Saturday, hopefully for a full session.
I want to hit more things.
In due time, Karina, in due time.
I did hit a lot, though. I like having extra attack.
In due time, my child, you shall get to purge the world.
Yes, I
Teaching
will
Colin how to
protect.
be a sorcerer. It's fine.
There is only one thing Karina wants to protect in this whole fucking world. And no one knows what it is, except for those who can read the backstory. Right on.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think I said you'll get to purge the world eventually, my son? So, hope you guys enjoyed the, albeit short but brief session. Actually, we made it 2 hours, roughly.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out and joining us, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.